You are back, my glowing angels, and this is a message for you. I'll be posting it on YouTube. So if you want to see the full link, it's in there, the full video. What guidance do you have for my glowing angel spirit team? It is Five of Cups, Five of Swords. And so you have Five of Swords twice and Five of Cups. And I used three different tarot decks. This one's Kurumi, and this is the Light Seers, and then I use the Ethereal deck. So yeah, it's gonna be those three. Um, Five of Cups, feeling grief, and then Five of Swords is like overthinking, overwhelmed, just like all up in your head. Spirit wants you to remember and acknowledge the pain, but remember that you're not in that pain anymore. The pain is in the past, but you're holding on to it like a baggage, and it's weighing you down, and you're overthinking, and the what ifs and the this and that. It's like you can keep thinking that way, or you can gain clarity, understand what happened, and let it go into the past. Don't keep carrying it with you. Six of Swords is telling me you are moving away from things that no longer serve you. And already you have 5, 6, 7 of Swords, and 7 of Swords is twice. I'm going to keep the doubles at a separate place so that we'll see how many doubles you get. But another double, 5 of Swords and 7 of Swords. What are you not seeing? What are you hiding from? What lies have you been telling yourself and to others? Like, I'm getting the web of lies. And if it's like one lie leads to all these different things, and then all these different things leads to others. But if you are honest, if you are hot, which is honest, open-minded, and transparent, you don't have to pretend. You already know your truth. You don't have to be like, oh, what was the lie that I told this person? What was the lie that I told this person? Be honest with yourself and with others, because then there's no extra BS that you're carrying. You're moving away from things that no longer serve you. And Eight of Swords is saying you're feeling trapped. You're feeling trapped and you're not sure which way to go, and there's so much pain I am feeling. And you already have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of Swords. So you guys are really all up in your head right now. You're thinking about too much of the past, of the present, and you're not enjoying the moment. Spirit says, use the swords. Pinpoint everything that's keeping you up at night. What is bothering you? Really write it down. Ask yourself, why is it triggering you? Why? The XYZ to the ABCs, okay? Start at the beginning. Know the source of your problems and understand them, because look, again, you have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 swords already. So you're carrying a lot of burdens with the 10 of Wands. Let it go and let it flow. Have you heard that saying, if it's not yours, don't pick it up? Well, then let it go. What can you let go of? What is keeping you up at night? Spirit really wants you to move away from things that no longer serve you, that you don't have to feel this guilt, this pain, this shame, whatever it is that's keeping you trapped with the 8 of Swords. 7 and 5 of Swords. This conflict, this struggles, argument, overthinking. It's a lot. It really is. And you're still here though. Even though all this is happening for you or happening to you, or whatever the case, that what you are going through right now, it doesn't have to last forever, because look, you got the Tower. Tower is change, is transformation. It is building a better foundation for yourself, because the one that you're on now, it is on unstable ground. You are not sure, you're waiting for the shoe to drop, and it's like, figure out what is keeping you up at night. pinpoint them, use them as ladders to get yourself out of the mental stress that you are going through. Free yourself from the cage that you put yourself in. And if that triggers you, good. That means you're like, I'm not in a cage. Like, you get to see things in a different perspective, because I was Eight of Swords for a very long time, over 25 years. I'm 38 now. But I used to feel like very, very sad. Like, I really wanted to unalive myself. But my dad did the same thing when I was 12. And then I knew later on, like, that pain that he was going through would not end with him. It went to me, it went to my sister, it went to my mom. I was stuck in depression for a very, very long time until I was able to process it and to free myself from the cage that I put myself in. I was able to take ownership of my actions. I took ownership of taking care of myself instead of people pleasing and overgiving and shrinking myself. Like, there's a lot yet needs to be done. But if you stay consistent, if you start pouring into you instead of others, and when you stop seeking validation from somebody else, for self love, self care, self respect, just take care of you first, because that is, you are here for you. You came into this world alone. Even if you're a twin, you're still a few minutes off. Like, we came here alone, we'll be alone when we are at the end of our journey. And it's just like, are you happy with yourself alone? Because death is saying the version of you that you been through, that has gave you the life lessons. Thank her or him or whoever you want, you know whatever you identify with. We're all human, so it doesn't really matter to me, and we both have masculine and feminine within us. But it's just like, the old version of you has to end. And what life lessons have you learned from that period of the time? What chapter was that? What lessons can you learn, and what can you let go so you can move on to your next chapter? Because death is saying, hey, it's time for a change. Well, the tower is saying it's time for a change. And the death is saying a new cycle is coming. It's a different, it's a new journey. If you don't learn it now, it's just going to repeat itself in a different way. So it's up to you what you want to do. The hangman spirit is saying, seeing things in a different perspective, let it go and let it flow. You want to stay in control. That's why you're overthinking, and never things don't go the way you want to, because you're like, it has to fit in this box. If it doesn't fit in the box, I don't want it. But we aren't born to fit in a box. We are like multi-dimensional. You're not just going to only eat one type of food the rest of your life. You want to try different things. Foodie, or if you're a gamer, you don't want to just play one game. You want to try different games. What do you like? Explore, okay? Explore and find things that you like. And if you don't know, try it, because then you never know what is coming to you, because you are strong. You are stronger than you think you are. That light within you, why I call you my glowing angel, is our light, our soul, our like inner child. When we are loving, supportive, and empathetic towards ourselves and to others, our light shines. When we are our authentic self, genuine, true, the brighter our light shines, the higher the vibration we go. Don't forget how strong you are. I have a saying called, like, be kind and rewind. Blockbusters, if you know, you know. It's just like, look at your point life now and look at the life that you've lived in the past. And then you're like, how many times were you like, I want to end it now? All the struggles that you've gone through, hey, you overcome them. And this is where you are now. Now, when you move forward in life and some situation that is like, lemons, you can make lemonade out of it. You don't have to be like, the world is ending. No, like, life happens. It's going to be good days and bad days. There needs to be a balance. There's duality in everything. Yin, yang, up, down, left, right, masculine and feminine. So it's like, we are able to, once we are aware of what the issue is and how we come, like, instead of reacting to it, we are responding to it. Like, instead of like, oh, I stepped in dog poop, all mad and all frustrated. Okay, it happened. There's nothing I can do. It already happened. I'll clean my shoe and I'm ready to go. Why do you want to make a big old deal? And then it's the stubbing your toe method. And if you don't know, okay, I need to post one so that it's just like there all the time. But you wake up in the morning, you go take a shower, you stub your toe right after, and you're angry and you're frustrated and you're about to cook breakfast and you're like, your food is burning, everything goes wrong. You make coffee and it spills all over you, so you have to take another shower, but there's no more hot water, so you're showering in cold water. You're already angry and frustrated, and then more of that comes. You're the aunt from Encanto. And then you're running late to work, so you're rushing, but you're getting all the red lights, and then you're, all, you see how one thing and not dealing with the pain can lead to all this unfortunate events. But what if you do the same thing? You wake up in the morning, you shower, you still stub your toe, but instead of letting it hover all over you, mother, father, this hurts. I am in pain. Acknowledge how you feel. Don't bypass it. Don't pretend it's not, that you're not feeling your feels. Your feels are valid. Process your emotions, acknowledge it, accept it, forgive it, and then move on. Because if not, you're holding all that anger and frustration on you and throughout you. And if you don't process the pain, it just goes into body part pains and like more medical stuff. Like, when I was Eight of Swords, I would feel pain always on my shoulders, always in my lower back, always on my feet, always in my calf. So it was like I was just in pain all the time. But when I was able to release the burdens that were not mine, if it's not yours, don't pick it up. Not my energy, not my energy. Get the F off of me. Like, I was able to stand a little bit taller, have a little bit more confidence, have a just, I'm good. I'm good either way. I'm good because I know how to deal with whatever lemons come my way. Oh, back to stubbing your toe. So, like, you shower, you feel the frustration and you process it, you deal with it, then you cook your food. It's the best food ever because you're not holding this, you're not the aunt from Encanto. You cook your food, you have time, you get to go get coffee, and you're the 100th customer, so you get your coffee for free. You're getting all the green lights. You show work on time for the 7 days, the whole month. Your boss promotes you. Like, you see the big difference. You see the big difference. There's this movie that's Lily something is in it. She was in what's that movie, Riverdale, Betty, but she's in Look Both Ways, right? So it's like she was in college and she had a baby, or she was pregnant, and it's like it says Look Both Ways. So it's like, what if she kept the baby and what if she didn't? And it both, you watch it and find out. But there's seeing things in all perspective and not just one way. But yeah, you got justice twice. Be righteous, be true. Don't be like a sneaky person. Don't like if you live your life with purpose, with gratitude, with honesty, transparency, with an open mind, and you're just like, you will receive good karma. I really believe that. And justice will turn into your favor because you're not doing things in a like fishy way, And that's another double. Justice is another double. And then this one has artist. He's kind of nude, but no like body parts. But the artist. You are meant to create. You are the co-creator of the universe. How you think and how you feel is what the universe will give you. You don't just say, I want this and this and this, and do nothing to get to where you want to go. You got to do the work. You set the intention and then you work on your goals. You stay consistent. So, what is your creativity wants you to do? Do you want to be an artist? Do you want to be a painter? Do you want to be a writer? Do you want, like, what is your passion? What is your joy? What is your creative outlet? Because your inner child really wants that, and that's your soul who really wants that. I love tarot, as you can see, and if you can tell, it's just, this is my passion. This brings me joy, and it brings me so much fulfillment. You know, I'm able to fulfill my needs, and I don't need to seek it from anybody else. Yeah, life lessons. But back to you. Temperance, learning to balance and harmonize all parts of you within you, your inner child, your shadow self. When you recognize the two, they merge and become your higher self, and you are able to have that balance and that duality within you. Two of Swords. Once you figure yourself out, you get to decide what you want to do. Because the stubbing the toe method, what decision do you want to make? Because you are in control of you. You're in control of your life, and you are able to decide what you truly want. It's like, it's really that simple, but we make it complicated. The world made it complicated for us to be in touch with our feelings and our emotions, but we get to decide how we respond, how we react. You know, like, somebody can say 1,000 negative things about me. I get to choose if I believe it or not, right? And if I do, it's like, oh, in some way I believe what they are saying. But if I know who I am completely, my pros and the cons, the good and the bad, the ugly and the beautiful, like, if I know myself truly, you guys can tell me 1,000 positive things, 1,000 negative things. It wouldn't really matter to me because I know who I am. So if it's positive, awesome. If it's negative, awesome. I know my worth. And it took me a long time to get here, so it's not like, oh, I was just born with it. No, I had my struggles. I had my life lessons that I need to go through, and it's about the journey. Okay, you're on your own path. You're on your own journey. Do things that work for you. Page of Cups. You got a lot of pages coming up. Okay, let me see. Okay, so you got Page of Swords twice. No, Page of Swords 3 times. Oh gosh, I don't have enough hands. So 3 pages of swords and 1 page of cups. You're starting to put your energy and your emotion towards yourself, and then that you'll be in overflow. I'm getting like Ace of Cups. I mean, hopefully it'll come up, but if not, it's like you're pouring into you, you're taking care of you, you're not worried about anybody else. Page of Swords 3 times. You're getting a new, clear way of thinking. You are having that clarity. You are having that creative ideas and mindset. Like, look at that. All those different clarity is what I am really feeling with these cards. 3 pages of Swords. So you're really thinking of a different outcome and change. Like, nothing changes if nothing changes. What you are not changing, you are choosing. So before, in the beginning, you had 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of swords. Now you have Page of Swords on all 3 tarot decks that I was using, saying, hey, clear way of thinking. Having that knowing that you're listening to your intuition, mind, body, and soul all in alignment. More creativity, more imagination, more clarity. You're gonna gain clarity. Ace of Pentacles twice. And once you do that, once you have that creativity, You're gonna find that inspiration, that financial idea that will get you to where you want to go, like new business opportunity is what I'm hearing, and it's being offered to you. Like these ideas that you're getting are offers. Like, are you gonna take it and run, or are you gonna? I don't know. Don't second guess. Page of Swan or Page of Swords does not guess. They know. They just have this knowing. They just trust it. They have faith. They're just like, yes, I'm gonna do it because it feels so right. It's like if loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right. Like But Two of Pentacles, learning to balance. There has to be a good balance and harmony within yourself, with your mind, body, and soul, with your inner child, your shadow self, and higher self. You're in control of you. So harmonize that. Have that balance. Two of Cups twice. Is that right? Yeah. You're going to find love. You're going to find love. Someone who sees you, hears you, acknowledges you, accepts you, love you for you. 2121 or 2112 as I was saying this. You're going to find that partnership. And also 2112 is also 222 if you reduce. Yeah. I see things in a different way. And again, I call you my glowing angels for a reason. I love glowing in the dark. We all have a light within us. Even if it's dim and not like bright, you're still here. You're still alive. So that means your light is still there. When you are your true authentic self, the light within is a lot brighter. And I see angel numbers all the time. That's why I call you my glowing angels. Let's see. No, this is no. Okay, sorry. I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double cards so far. 6 if you count the swords, but it's like that's a lot. 3 of Wands. Once you know the direction you want to go into, whatever your passion is, whatever opportunity is, go for it. Go for it. It's time to move. Your ship is coming into dock and it's time to sail. It's time to move. It's time to follow the path. Like go towards your journey. It's about the climb, Miley Cyrus. 6. Okay, well, first is 3 of Cups. You're going to work with your, again, shadow self, inner child, higher self, and you're going to be celebrating yourself. People are going to recognize you and love you for who you are because you stop pretending to be anybody else. You're living in your authentic self. Like, I need a burp. That was a confirmation, but I didn't want to. Excuse me. But your six of Cups, your inner child really wants to come out. He really wants to be free. I'm gonna tell you a story of how I freed my inner child. I was supposed to go on a date. We even had like this 101 Dalmatian situation where our dogs got tied up, but we didn't fall in a pond or anything like that. But he wanted to ask me out. I was like, sure, why not? I'm new into the area. Doesn't hurt to meet new people. Ignored me for 5 days. Did not confirm the date. Old me would be like, what's wrong with me? Why isn't he texting back? Blah, 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 blah. People pleasing, blah, 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 blah. You know? That was me. That was my energy. Not anymore. I took myself on a date. Went to a nearby restaurant. Had a good meal. Had some alcohol. Had just thanked my waitress. Gave her a nice note. And then went walking, stopped by at the place that I've been posting at. It's like where I free my inner child. I started dancing, I started singing, I was making dance moves. Like I was just enjoying my life, my moment, just taking care of me. And I swear I freed my inner child that day. Yep, silly innocent is confirming. I did. And it's like I'm in touch with all parts of me, and they're all a part of me exists. You know, it's not separate. My inner child, silly innocent, my shadow self, midnight sin, my highest self, moon goddess sin, which is funny because my name is Cynthia. Cynthia means moon goddess sin. And also Yi magic, which is my Chinese nickname is Cici, and Yi Yi is aunt in Chinese, so Yi Yi magic. Everything I do has a meaning. It has a really deep meaning. I really like to think it out. I love synchronicities, and it's just your inner child wants to be free. Your inner child wants to be seen, heard, loved, acknowledged, accepted for who she is, who he is. And you, up to you, okay? Use your discernment. But it is get in touch with them, play, have fun. What did you enjoy doing before the world told you you couldn't, right? What was the thing where you're like, I really like to paint, but then your parents got mad because you got messy hands? Like, what brings you joy? Seriously, it's that simple. It's life is what brings your soul joy. That is your purpose. And the pain that you go through is what your purpose is. Because how I help the collective, my glowing angels, is teaching or speaking my truth. So it wakes you up and it's like, oh my God, I resonate with that so much. If she can do it, I can do it too. Like, we are not, I'm not more inferior than you or me. Like, we are all on our own path. I cannot compare myself to you nor you to me. So it's like, don't do that to yourself where like, oh, she has so much pretty hair. She has so much followers. He has this. He's so. Compare yourself to you, the old version of you. How can you make yourself better than who you were yesterday? Because, like, that's the only thing you can do. You can control your emotion, you can control your mind, you can control you. You cannot control other people. If you do, you're very scary. I hope you like me if you do, because that's just crazy. But I don't know. Let's just go back to the cards. Seven of Cups. You have many different skills and opportunities. Some that are not in alignment and some are. So use your discernment, use your intuition, trust your mind, body, and soul when it feels right. When your intuition says you will feel safe. You have this knowing like this is so right for me. Because you know what? It's funny. After I freed myself and this, I'm like, I want to write a book. I want to be a life coach. I want to like help people heal the way I've done. So like my thought process it was like, okay, book, yeah, okay. That was that's gonna happen no matter what. Writing my story. And life coaching, I thought it had to be a certain way. I need to do this, this, and this. But then it was like something in me was like heavy. Like there's some fear to it. It didn't feel right. Not in the way I wanted it to. Like, oh, I need to set up programs and this and this and this. Like, and it also feels like forcing people to wake up or recognize their traumas and this and that. And I don't, it was just too heavy for me. Whereas tarot reading, I love it. I enjoy it. And it's like messages from Dougie Ham, your spirit team, your like Doug E. Ham is divine, universe, God, Gaia, source, energy, holy almighty spirit, your spirit team, your inner child, your shadow self, your highest self, whatever I miss. But it's like I work with your team and you to help heal. I'm not just telling you how I did it in my story. Tarot channeling it is I'm able to do that in a more organic way and not forceful way. So I started my business. I don't know what I'm doing, but I know what I'm doing, right? Because I love what I do. I love helping bring clarity to what you already know and giving you the confirmation and letting you empower yourself. So trust that you have the opportunity and you have the skills to get you to where you need to go. Are you ready to wake up, or are you going to rinse and repeat the old cycle? Eight of Pentacles. You're mastering your skills in who you are and what you like and what you do. If you're a chef, keep practicing. You're not going to be Gordon Ramsay overnight. You're not going to be like whatever. If you like soccer, you're not going to be David Beckham. If you're going to be a basketball player, you're not going to be Michael Jordan. You have to master your craft. Whatever skills you are like brings you interest, practice it. Practice makes perfect. Because I wasn't perfect when I started all this. Like, yeah. So if you sit, yeah, we gotta learn. Okay, take baby steps. You're not gonna expect a baby to start running and jumping and doing all these stuff and doing quantum physics, right? Like, take your time. Consistency, slow and steady wins the race. You don't have to be the rabbit that. Take your time. It's your journey. You are at the right place at the right time. Divine timing is at play. So everything happens for a reason. There's a reason for everything. So just keep asking why, and then you will find out the answers. Nine of Cups. You're going to have your wish fulfillment because you master your craft, and everything you're manifesting, what you're wishing, what you are praying for, when you do the work too, you're gonna get it. When you feel in the love and like appreciation and gratitude, it'll just manifest quicker. But if you're in like, oh no, I have to do this, that's fear and lack, and you're just gonna delay your what you will receive from the universe. Knight of Pentacles. Be consistent. Show up for yourself. Slow and steady wins the race. You don't have to be the quickest person. Just do it with intention. Do it with integrity. Do it with respect. Like, slow and steady wins the race. Knight of Cups. Someone's going to come in and be so is going to give you the feels. They're going to give you the feels and romance you and see you the way you always wanted to be seen, loved and heard. And I'm like, I feel like you're going to get a love letter soon, or a love message, or someone's going to confess their love to you. Like, they're going to be like, I see you for who you truly are. Do you see yourself as who you truly are? Because you guys are really radiant and loving and like very compassionate people, but you don't give that same love that you give out to yourself. And Spirit is saying, make sure you take care of you before you give to other people. Because when you give and you get nothing back, you drain your cup, you drain your energy, you're depleted. Be Hal from Life is So Unfair, Malcolm in the Middle. Be the cake. If you know, you know. Because look at this. You have Wheel of Fortune twice. It's all about mindset, guys. It's all about mindset. 333 on the timer, and then 3333. So it's like your spirit team is with you. I love it. I love that. Oh, I love you, spirit team. And my spirit team is my ancestors, Dougie Ham, my highest self, shadow self, inner child, and well, archangels. So yeah, dragons and fairies and everything. That's why I want to get a tattoo that says like star. So it's like spirit team 13 and then infinity because it's endless. It rotates. Your spirit team goes to whoever needs it. Like, they're all powerful, guys. Success, recognition is coming your way. 3 4 3 4. Having that stability, having that teamwork, having that collaboration. You're going to succeed and you're going to be known and you're going to be celebrated. 10 of Cups. That happy home, that feeling of safety, security, that emotional like fulfillment, that is coming your way. And again, you're going to fall in love. You got the Lovers twice. Fall in love with yourself so you're not seeking love for some through someone else. You're not filling a void. You're a whole person. You know, you're not like, oh, I'm missing a heart. I need somebody else to fill this missing piece. No, you're completely whole. It's like you're two whole puzzle making a different, bigger, beautiful puzzle. Like you're complete, but that person is gonna complete you, like your divine counterpart. Man, there's so many doubles I need to do again, but King of Wands, you're passionate. You are creative. You are just on fire. So keep pursuing your dreams. Know where you stand. Know what you want out of life. Like what brings you fire? What is lighting you up? What is giving you that spark? You guys have a lot of energy. I feel like my body tingling right now. Like you're ready to go. Be that lion, bold, fierce. That strength card was up. Yep. Spirit wants you to feel the power that you hold within you. You have the key to unlock yourself from the cage you put yourself in. You have the power. Nobody can stop you but you. You can let other people tell you negative things. You can't do this. You can't do that. You can allow to believe you're that, or you can have this be that whole person, be in alignment and say, no, this is what I'm going to do. I don't care if I fail. I don't care, whatever. This is my passion. This is what I'm going to put my heart and soul into, and it's just going to work out for me. Have that, like the delulu, where like everything works out for you. Feel it, know it, and then let it go. Set it out in the intention, and it'll come back to you. Stay consistent, be true, be you. There's no one else like you. So do things your way. Don't listen to other people that are just like, you shouldn't do that. Like, no. Because look, you got King of Swords. You are in your own authority. You know how to think. You have clarity now. You're not going to let other people make you feel less than. You're not going to let people who manipulate you or make you change your mind, because you know where you stand. You know your worth. You have conviction in yourself. You have that clarity. King of Pentacles twice. You're going to find that stability. You're going to find that foundation, safety, home. You're going to be able to make money, honey. This is a double. You have a lot of double cards, and you have a lot of major arcana cards. King of Cups twice. You're in control of your emotions. You're not letting other people make you feel less than. You know who you are, where you stand, and when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. You're not letting, oh no, maybe I shouldn't do it. It's no, you know your worth, you know where you stand, and you're all good. Like again, like you can say whatever you want. Look at this. I have this saggy thing. I don't really care. Like I lost a lot of weight. Of course, I'm gonna have saggy skin, but I can tone up, right? Like I can, my muscles. But still, like accepting yourself fully, knowing the pros and cons, and being able to accept them for what it is, and not feeling the shame, the guilt, or whatever, gives you that power, gives you that empowerment. Because look at this, you got the Emperor twice. You got the Emperor twice. You are in your own authority. You know your worth. You know where you stand. You're not going to let other people make you feel less than unless you want to. You are in control. So stay in your authentic authority. Know your worth, know yourself, set those boundaries because the potential is endless. I don't know how many doubles, but this is a lot of doubles, okay? So it's like it's extra meaningful, and like the one that has like all three cards is the Page of Swords. So Spirit really wants you to gain that clarity, have a different mindset, have that knowing, that sense of this feels right. This is meant for me, and instead of that cloudy, unsure, second guessing. That's not you anymore because you guys got the Magician twice. I love tarot. You guys are resourceful. You guys are the co-creator of your life. You guys are magic. You have everything you need to succeed. It's just if you are thinking clearly enough that you believe in yourself enough to be like, yeah, I can do whatever the F I want. I don't care what anybody else thinks. Live freely. I am Yi Magic. You're my glowing angels. Be true, be you. There's no one else like you. And if you feel called to, like, share, subscribe, blah, all that beautiful stuff. If you want to book a reading, send me an email and I will send you a questionnaire to fill out. Till then, I'll see you next time. And also exciting news coming. I'll post a video about it. So till then, I'll see you next time. Again, I am Yi Magic. You're my glowing angels. Be true, be you. There's no one else like you. Bye.